Hey there, YouTubers, JB Coins here with another video. Want to give a shout out to Cheapskate Coins and King Potato Man, a couple of our viewers that, among others, that requested videos about the Sacagaweas and Native American and eventually presidential. But this video is all about the history of the dollar that came to be known as the Sacagawea dollar, also came to be known as the golden dollar, and later became known as the Native American dollar. They're not really gold. We do get a lot of questions about that. They have a copper core and are clad with manganese brass, which is what gives them the distinctive gold color. The coins are struck in Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco, and West Point Mint. Although the coins have been minted every year since 2000, they were not intended for general circulation from 2002 to 2008, and then again from 2012 to present. So there's only a few years that the coins were actually made for circulation. So a lot of what you find are not intended for circulation coins if you go hunting these. So that's something to keep in mind. The coin features an obverse or the front image of Sacagawea that was designed by a lady by the name of Glenna Goodacre. Glenna Goodacre was not only a good artist, she was also very creative in other ways. For her work creating the design, she asked, instead of a regular paycheck, she asked that she be compensated with a $5,000 commission paid in the Sacagawea dollar coins. So the mint went ahead and made the 2000p dollars paid to her were specially struck on specially burnished blanks to give them a unique finish to stand away from the other coins. They were extra special and are different from the rest of all the other 2000 Sacagawea dollars. She sent all 5,000 coins to the Independent Coin Grading Company to have them certified and sealed in order to preserve them. Each coin was individually numbered. The graders believed that some of the coins missed the burnishing treatment. She sold to the public herself 3,000 coins for $200 each, and then kept the remainder for herself. In 2010, a dealer by the name of Jeff Garrett, the owner of Mid-American Rare Coin Galleries, acquired the remaining coins from Goodacre, sent them to PCGS, put them in special plastic holders with a special label bearing the name of Philip Deal, who was the director of the U.S. Mint at the time Goodacre designed the coin. Some of the coins have been signed by Glenna Goodacre herself, with the signature featured on the outside of the plastic holder. The dealer, Jeff Garrett, has since dispersed the PCGS encapsulated coins into the market through various dealers, except for a small number he retained for himself for his personal collection. Some of the top graded examples of these coins have sold for as much as $1,000 each. In 1999, the Mint did quite a few things to avoid a potential repeat of the Susan B. Anthony failure, basically, of the public to catch on with those dollars. So they tried a lot of promotional things that were fairly unique. The first one was that they struck a number of the dollars in 22 karat gold. They were struck at the West Point Mint with the W Mint mark, signifying that they were struck at the West Point Mint. In total, they made 39, but 12 made the final cut in terms of meeting the adequate quality that they were looking for. The rest were destroyed. The reverse of each coin has the original tail design that was replaced later in the year. The dies for the gold proofs were prepared by Thomas Rogers. His original reverse design featured 12 tail feathers. Circulation strikes from other mints have 13. The same tail feather design on these coins will appear later on the Cheerios coins, which we'll explain further on. These dollars, the 12 gold dollars, were flown into space on board the Space Shuttle Columbia in July of '99, according to former Mint Director Ed Moy. The 12 surviving dollars flew on Columbia on mission STS-93 in July of '99. Following the return of the shuttle, the coins were placed in storage at Fort Knox, where they remained until 2007. Then they were exhibited at the American Numismatic Association World's Fair of Money in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. After the event ended, the coins were returned to Fort Knox, however. The Mint is currently planning to loan the coins to various museums throughout the country. The new dollar coin was heavily marketed by the Mint in a series of print, radio, and TV advertisements, as well as Mint partnerships with Walmart and Cheerios. Could you imagine today if they took an America the Beautiful quarter or a Kennedy half dollar or something of that nature and spent millions of dollars on TV and radio ads? The public would go crazy. But they did it. During this time, the Mint began a partnership with the General Mills Company, in which 10,000 boxes of Cheerios cereal would contain a 2000 dated Lincoln cent as a prize in every box. One in every 2,000 boxes would contain a new Sacagawea dollar, and one in every 4,400 would hold a certificate redeemable for 100 Sacagawea dollars. It was later discovered that the dollars included in every 2,000 boxes were in fact early strikes, differing from those ultimately issued for circulation by the number of tail feathers on the eagle, having 12, and therefore creating the Cheerios dollar. Approximately 5,500 of the coins were included in the boxes of cereal, and if you find one or have one in gradable condition, they are worth between $5,000 and $10,000 at auction. So they're highly sought after and highly valuable. From 2000 to 2008, the reverse featured the eagle designed by Thomas Rogers. Since 2009, the reverse has changed yearly, with each design in the series depicting a different aspect of Native American cultures. This was created because September 20th of 2007, President George Bush signed what was known as the Native American $1 Coin Act. The act specified in part that the $1 coin shall depict images celebrating the important contributions made by Indian tribes and individual Native Americans to the development of the United States and the history of the United States. The act also called for the removal of the date from the obverse and e pluribus unum from the reverse of the coin, opting instead to add them to the edge. At this time, the mint mark was also moved to the edge, and the program does require that the reverse of the coin depict a new design every year. One last fact is that in 2016, the Mint decided to make a reverse commemorating the contribution of Native Americans in World War II, what were known as the Code Talkers. And there was so much popularity and demand from that the Mint then expanded and made medals, not dollar coins like these, but you can go on the Mint website and you can find almost every tribe that I believe over 50 tribes are represented on the medals that they made because of the popularity of the 2016 Native American dollar coin. Quite different from the response that they got on the Susan B. And I'm sure the people that started this and did that promotional campaign would have been very proud of the response of that 2016 coin. They continue to make these, although they are made, as I mentioned, they were made basically for mint sets and special sets, coins and currency sets, for example. They are not intended for circulation, so only coin collectors can, basically you have to buy them through the mint. So if you go through a box or you get them in your change, what you find is that with the exception of the years that I mentioned, that most of these are not intended for circulation. So if you find them in a box, they're not intended for circulation, so they're collectible coins right out of whatever you find them in. So hopefully you guys found the history of this to be interesting. So until next time, please continue to like, share, subscribe, and JNB signing out.